Holy cow, we got a ton of shrimp, y'all. And that means it is time to fish. Let's hurry up. I'm behind the power curve, y'all. Trying to hurry up and launch. It takes so long to actually get ready. There's so many things that you got to do before the day starts. One more and then we can get going, but I'm gonna put this away. We'll put it on here in a second. Don't want to waste my morning bite as much as I've already did, so let's get going. Whew, this heavy beast, getting her to the water. It's one of the common misconceptions whenever you come out here and fish Galveston Bay on the upper Texas Gulf Coast. It's deep. You see nothing but water for miles, and most people will think that it's deep, but it's not. It is super shallow. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to MDLR Fishing. For those of you that are new, I hope you're going to enjoy today's content. I've got 3 setups. We're going to do a little bit of jigging, but in order to do that, actually no, I brought some jigging lures, but what I wanted to do was throw out a sabiki rig later on throughout some time of the day, and we'll see if we can catch pinfish or maybe some small croakers, something, whatever eats a sabiki, and then we'll throw it on a live bait hook, drop that down for live bait fishing. And then I got some, are we moving? Okay, we're moving. I got the jigging shrimp to be able to do that, and then I also have like a swim lure. So let's get started. Hopefully we're gonna catch something, and I hope you enjoy the video. What we're starting out with is an Old 18 Outfitters buoyancy rod. This is a 7-foot long, light power, and we've got titanium guides, a nice carbon fiber grip, a Lew's Pro SP reel, and we got 10-pound braid, 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, and the skelly shrimp right there tied on. It's a really good lure to use this time of the year. Oh, tagged probably by a pinfish. I may get the sabiki ready right now if those guys are going to be tagging my lures. What I've been doing is just cruising around, going rather fast, trying to find the drop, and we've been for the most part inside 2-foot deep water. We've got a little PVC pipe that usually is going to mark oyster or shallow ground, so I'm thinking on the opposite side is going to be the drop. Once we find that, then we'll cruise along that contour and fish the shallow flat, bring our lure over that drop and come down, see if that's going to provide us with any kind of a bite. The flat itself just didn't produce. I saw a couple of oil slicks like what I got right in front of me right here. It just didn't produce. All right, come on, please drop. Please drop. It's taking its time, but hopefully it, yeah, there it goes. 2.7, 2.8, almost 3 feet. It's kind of a slick right here. May as well fish, drag our lure right through it. Oh, look at that right there. Could be just because I actually stopped, or that is actual oyster or a reef, some like crushed shell down there, something like that. The water is dirty today. You got them high south winds. Yeah, this is the drop. We're at 4 feet right now. Just gonna hit spot lock, hang out for a quick minute since there is an actual slick right here. There's one that's formed right over there too. Buddy, I just saw that, and I was getting ready to cast over there. You got a whole school of bait. It was just pushed to the surface. A spot lock right here. Maybe we get lucky. Let's see. We're right at the drop. And this is right where the oil slick starts, up ahead. Showing one fish mark down there. It's rather large. There's a nice watercolor change line right up there. You can see where it's kind of like a wind-blown, nasty, murky water, and then it gets a little bit darker. I mean, this is still nasty right here, but it's better than what's over there towards the bank. Oh my gosh, I just lost my line, y'all. Whatever that big mark was, I just hooked it and lost my lure. It's because oftentimes I have a habit of putting my thumb on the spool rather than letting the drag engage, and I thumbed it. Well, that's what happens. You lose your line. I don't know why I do that to myself. Let's get re-rigged. I'm hoping that I have another one of them lures. If not, we'll go to the jigging shrimp. Oh my gosh, that really hurts whenever that happens. Oh, we are in luck. It's my last skelly that I have on board. Fish a little bit longer right here before moving off. I'm hoping that it was a big old huge redfish. There was something just come up right there. Man, it is alive right here, and we're right at the drop. There's a huge shallow flat. It's right down that way, going towards the grass, but then it just drops pretty deep. Lots of bait out here too. There we go. He's down there, right over here to the right-hand side. Well, we saw him really quick. No bites. Usually whenever you see them like that and they're like in the immediate area, as long as your lure is around, they'll see it. Oh my gosh, it's a gar, son. I just saw, I mean, that's got to be a 5-foot gar. I'm willing to bet that that's what hit me. He's right over here in this area, and that's the big fish mark that I'm seeing on the Humminbird.
The next spot I was gonna go to was that drop along right after the Colonel.
Yeah. Oh no, I know it was a gar. I just saw it. I got a good look at it earlier, but it wasn't 100% ID. This right here, he looked like a darn telephone pole. Yeah, it's time to leave, y'all. I'm not gonna lose my last skelly shrimp, so I'm gonna continue on down towards that way, and we're gonna fish this drop. See what happens. Let's see what happens. I just got my motor off and I'm letting the wind push me back out. I don't care which direction I'm facing. There we are, got him. Yeah. He let go as soon as he was over the boat. It's a small, tiny speckle trout. All right, that's a good start to the day. We'll see you later, buddy. There's quite a bit of them on the Humminbird right now. I'm gonna anchor just real quick and see if there's a squirrel. There we are. Down towards the bottom. No, speckled trout, a little bit bigger. Come on, come on. All right, we'll see you later, buddy. There we go. Whoa, my gosh. Dude. Dude, chill out, girl. If you mess up my shrimp, I'm gonna be so upset. All right, all right, all right, all right. Come on. There we are. That is a big old ladyfish. Oh, look at that, messed up. Oh no, pulled my lure, sweet. Well, I'm not gonna touch her because she's pretty slimy, if y'all know what I mean. See you later, girl. Oh my gosh, that took forever just to get the first sizable drag pulling fish. Not bad. Now we gotta check our lure. Right here, you see this solid line, y'all, on the Humminbird off to the right-hand side scan. That right there lets us know that that's a solid fish. So I'm seeing them. They're down there towards the bottom, 9 feet. Just letting that lure drop all the way down. It's kind of like what we were doing at the jetty, just letting it drop all the way down and then giving it some subtle twitches. This lure has been really hot recently. The past few trips that we have thrown it, it's been getting tagged a lot. Here we go, we're getting tagged again. We're ready to go. To tie on a new leader line tonight. I don't want to mess with that right now. Especially since we're losing time. It's almost time to head out. That sun is going to start doing its thing. We'll fish for probably another hour or so, if that. Just depends on how much of the heat we can take. And we'll see if we can make something happen. Okay. Let's get this spoon into some action because I'm seeing some big marks down there and they're not biting the shrimp. Plus it takes a lot longer for that lure to get down there than what this spoon can accomplish. So cast that way out there, let it hit the bottom, and then we're just gonna bring it back in. Straight retrieve. We're gonna see if these are ladyfish. Already caught one, so if they're there in massive numbers and that's what these marks are, then I can at least rule it out that we know what it is that we're catching. I don't know what that is. It's got, I mean, I'm definitely snagged on something, but he's not fighting at all. Whatever it is, it's just dead weight. That's a 1 in a million. Red Solo Cup, colored line. Whew, man, I got skills, I tell you what. Always doing my part to clear up the litter. Got a lot of minnows coming up to the surface right there by the grass. It could be somebody chasing them, but then again, they could just be having like a joyride. 4th of July picnic. There we go. Perpendicular to the grass line. I'm gonna do my best to get parallel with it. We'll see if we can catch us a cruiser by red. Maybe a flounder's posted up along the grass and we get lucky and he tags our lure. I waited too long to make that cast right there. Anybody over there by you, bird? Shut up. Freaking drama queens. There's a lot of bait inside here. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's reel this back in. I know what I saw. Let's see what they're going after, y'all. I just want to know, is it gonna be shad still, or is there some like tiny finger mullet? What is it that's out there? So let's get this into some action. Oh, we got some shrimp. So they got some of that they're biting right there. Nice little fella. Y'all can see that. 2.5 inch shrimp. And that's what hides right inside the grass. I'm gonna cast over here, see if I can get a little bit closer to the grass. I'm kind of jacked up, but I think, look at all that shrimp. Okay, so we got mullet. Holy cow, we got a ton of shrimp, y'all. If I had the bait bucket, look at all this shrimp. Okay, that is some big shrimp. Goodness gracious. Look at this shrimp. Get out of here, dude. Look at this shrimp right here. Holy moly. A ton of that. Look at that, some good shrimp. Christian, there's a ton of shrimp. Some big ones too. All right, let's get these guys back in the water. Our day is pretty much over. I don't have any way to keep these fellas alive as well. Y'all can see that right there. There's tons of bait for them to bite, so like, in all honesty, why, you know, go after something that's fake? We have to try extra hard to make it look real in order to get that bite. So these are the mullet that are out here, but my guess is they're going after the shrimp, not these fellas. Stop pooping in my net. They're going after shrimp, y'all. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the bank right over there. One more cast. And I've already proved to myself this is why I can't catch fish. It's not because I suck. We got some finger mullet. I wouldn't put it past the reds and everything else that's eaten good to go after all of these fellas. There's a ton of them. Ton of shrimp. The small great. These are the size mullet that I would actually go after and use. Look at these guys. That's a good size mullet right there. Perfect. Perfect flounder bait and reds. Good size shrimp. So let's get this thing put away. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you come out here and experience the same thing, for those of you that are local to my waters, man, it's tough. It's tough being a fisherman right now. All this dang bait for them to just, they gorge themselves on it. It's going to come to an end really soon though. We should have a shrimp migration. If my note taking serves me well, here really soon there should be a massive shrimp migration out into the Gulf, and at that point everything else that's going to take place, there's a shrimp going airborne right behind me. I don't know, is this camera filming? No, dang it, I just missed it. But once that happens, the bait's going to be limited and they won't be so selective in going after stuff. So again, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate y'all. Click that thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. And I'm gonna go home, regroup, probably hit a marsh system that I know has fish in it. That's what I know how to do the best anyways. We'll hopefully put some catches together for y'all to watch. And if the winds are gonna lay low, we'll go out to a jetty and jig the rocks. Until next time, tight lines, y'all.